this is the episode now. We're doing immediate
Welcome to episode whatever the fuck it is.
I think it's 5.
No, I'm just gonna say, you know what? Welcome back for another episode, and we're here to talk about shit again.
We're going to do this is
We're the shit talkers. That's what our name should be.
No, we agreed on the Unagreeables. We agreed on the Unagreeables.
I'm unagreeing with you. Wait, what? That don't make sense.
Okay, wait.
Oh yeah, Krzysztof's here, by the way.
Yeah. Krzysztof, say hello.
Yep. Hello. Oh, have we started?
That's great.
Bro.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh, is this just going to be the roasting of Krzysztof part 2?
No, we can't just roast
Bro,
Krzysztof
part
the
3.
whole time.
I swear there's like 2 other episodes that's like literally called like.
No, Krzysztof dies in a fire.
Yeah, Krzysztof dies in a fire. Oh, dearie me.
Oh no, dies in the heat.
Dies in the heat. Dies in the heat. We cannot. Well, actually, we need to do Krzysztof's sin arc for him to die in a fire. We need to do a recreation of Dante's Inferno.
I will take my hat off that I'm not wearing. I will take my hat off to Krzysztof though.
How so?
He was on time, and not only was he on time,
he was early.
He was on the call with you before I got here.
Actually, he was early. He was on the call before I got there, technically. So if actually,
it's because I made sure to stay at home today and not go to uni.
Okay, you can stop. Chill.
Wonder what my parents when they heard that
just
sound.
to all you listeners, basically, I finish work at 6, and they're always texting, and we'll say we'll start it at 6 or whatever, or be on the call at 6. And I'm just like, bro, I can't get there for 6 when I finish work at 6. So technically, I arrive late every time, but it's also not my fault. But also being specific, like 6 is just stupid. So yeah. Also, I'm not gonna lie. Halfway through this front bit, I forgot we was doing a podcast and I was just talking.
Yeah, exactly. It's natural. It comes out naturally.
Are you actually recording?
Yes, I am recording. Wait,
okay.
Am I recording? Yes, I am. Okay.
No. Because the window disappeared on your screen.
Yeah, because I closed the window because I'm going to put some actually interesting behind the scenes facts here. I closed the window because if I see a timer, I feel stressed. It's a whole thing. So that's fun. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, actually, we could talk about some more behind the scenes. Actually,
here's some behind the scenes stuff.
Ooh.
What's everyone been up to? Not including behind the scenes, meaning behind the scenes of the podcast.
Ooh, I've
like, has anyone? Do you not just tell me what you've been up to because I don't know where that was going.
Okay, I have something, but Krzysztof, you go first because I don't want to start this with this.
Not much. I just came back from Brighton yesterday to see a friend. I don't really like going to Brighton, but like, I thought you were
about to say I don't really like this friend. I think I know who that friend is. It's a friend of the podcast. It's a certain person we all know. So I don't want to identify them.
But
okay. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. If we all know them, I have no idea who you're on about. If we all know them and they actively listen to this, if they're smart enough, they can work out it's them by you saying that.
I mean, exactly. Yeah, they were a nice person. I assume it's. Yeah, was it someone with the initials RT that we went to school with?
I went to see a friend and like a couple of friends, and yeah, it was nice. And then got back, doing uni work, and yeah, not really much going on, to be honest. Same.
By the way, I find Brighton actually quite fun if I'm with the right people. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. What about you, Conor? Because you're literally like your head looks like it's gonna pop off because it looks like you're just ready to run about what you've been doing.
I've not been up to that much, but I've got myself into a little. I was talking about Krzysztof before Joe got here when we were having our little pre-show.
Talking about Krzysztof or to Krzysztof?
Talking to Krzysztof in our pre-Joe show chat as we do.
Pre-Joe.
I was trying to say pre-show, but that rhymes with pre-Joe, I guess. So that kind of made sense in my mind.
I'm so confused right now. That made no sense to me. So,
okay, look, I'm in a bit of a moral quandary. So, I'm looking for a job because I'm an unemployed piece of shit. So, I've got basically 2 offers for trial shifts, which I'm actually pretty confident about that I can actually get the job. Maybe this is a bit hubris of me, but I think like the interviews both went well.
No, if I'm just, you believe in yourself.
No, wait, I've not finished the story. So one of these shops is a popular brand in the UK of clothing that is in a certain city centre near to where we all are. So it's
London.
What?
London?
No, as in like as in Kingston.
Oh.
Okay, fine. I'm trying to keep our location anonymous, but that's fine.
No. That's calm, because we didn't say we're in a 0.1 mile radius.
Okay, it's from.
We could be an hour away and they wouldn't know, and we might be. So shut up.
Anyway, so a certain branding clothing company, that brand, they want to hire me as like a sort of like a temp for their Christmas thing, which is perfectly fine. But this okay, well, I'll get to the problem. And then the other offer is from a coffee shop, which is very, very local to us. So local that I won't even say where it's located because it's literally down the high street from where I live. So
is it where you go to the gym?
Yes, it's across the street from that.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a coffee shop there. There's this one. Here's where the moral quandary starts. So as we all know, it's coming up to Christmas.
One second. By the way, sorry if I sound a bit quiet. We have no idea why, and I'm having to talk really loud.
But you're interrupting the story.
Carry on.
Thanks for that, Joe. God,
I forgot to say at the beginning because it started weirdly.
Okay, fine. Where was I? Oh yeah, so here's the problem. So as we all know, Christmas is coming up soon. So
it is?
Yes, it's just over a month away. I know, loss of time and all that. But like basically, so I have because I'm Polish. Actually, yeah, Krzysztof, was it? We're both Polish boys. We all have Wigilia memories and shit. So yeah, exactly. Krzysztof, can we just exclude Joe for a second? We say, oh, I miss pierogi. I just love it, and Gwompki.
Wait, I want to hear the story.
Okay, yeah, so anyway, go on. I have to exclude Joe. So basically, because that's coming up soon, and basically, if I get one of these jobs, the job at the clothing company is a Christmas job, so I would have to be working Christmas Eve, which admittedly isn't much of a problem because I would finish about like 6. The problem is, Vigilia for my family is taking place very early because of my grandmother, who's in a sort of situation where she can't really stay that late. So the slight problem is, if I take this job with the clothing company, then I won't be able to spend Christmas Eve with my family. If I take the job with the coffee shop, I'll be able to spend Christmas Eve with my family. The problem is I don't really like the coffee shop job. Like, I feel like I sort of lied a little bit about my qualifications as a barista, so now I'm in a bit of a moral quandary.
Put it this way, if you take that coffee job and you've lied a little bit, you could end up like getting fired or something. Exactly. Like very easily. So in my opinion, although you wouldn't be able to spend Christmas Eve for that and whatever,
could you not just ask them, as you grow up, could you not just ask them, like... Fun fact, in my interview...
Fun fact, in my interview, I said that, I am Polish. I could work the day, but I would need to leave a little early. And they said, actually, we've got, like, 3 different Polish people on staff already, and, like, we can't really make any exceptions. That's fun. That's great.
Do you know what I say, as you grow up, you kind of realise that like events ain't as big as they used to be.
To be fair, I'm saying all this. There's a good chance that we can probably sort something out. It's not an absolute certainty, but like it's going to be an interesting Christmas anyway. Because the last 2 Christmas Eves has been. I know, Joe. God love you, but you're not like the most observant person, and Krzysztof's just a bloody idiot. So. There was this little plague. That happened. You might not have noticed, and it sort of destroyed Christmas twice in a row.
Oh no! I had the best Christmas last year that I've had in years.
How so? Okay, go ahead.
No, I just did. Like Christmas hasn't felt like Christmas to me because I've gone too much into my adult stage in such an early point in my life.
Yeah.
Like a lot of parents, like for example, my mum, like obviously she's been very Christmassy my whole life. But most of my life so far, I've been a child, she kind of has to be Christmassy. But now we've grown up in that, it's just like, I've gone into my adult stage, I'm just like, you know what, I don't really care hugely for Christmas, it's just another excuse for buying people bloody gifts and celebrating that time of the year.
Actually, yeah.
And now, last year, well, I just had a great Christmas. I went to my dad's, I went to my girlfriend's, I went to mine, Well, I did go to mine from hers, but I was prominently staying at mine that night. So I went to my dad's, hers, then home, I think.
Sorry.
And it was just a fun day. And it brought the Christmas spirit. It sparked it. And, like,
Oh, this is actually. Oh god,
see.
this is such an adorable story. I don't want to slightly ruin it by going back to like the big problem, with my problem, which I didn't mention. So here's the thing. That's adorable. So actually, give that some time that it deserves. That's actually really wholesome. That's genuinely a Hallmark movie. Congratulations, Joe. Krzysztof, give him a round of applause.
Stop giving me the clap and get on with your story.
Cool. Yeah, sorry.
So here's the problem with my story. I went to go see my grandmother today after an interview that I had with this coffee shop today, and I said like I'll probably be able to be there on Christmas. So that just complicates the matter.
Why'd you say that?
No.
Because I was hyped. I was hyped and out.
But that doesn't complicate things. You said probably.
I could say yeah. I could just.
You didn't give 100%. I will be able to be there.
Yeah.
Like, if I said to Krzysztof right now, let's set a date. December the 5th. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's a difference between saying things to a mate and saying things for like work, right?
To your grandmother, yeah. So
if I say anything to like
no.
my work, like I could probably do then. No, I'll even say like I'll think about it. And
he didn't say
they
it to
just
his
put me
work.
down.
no, I said to Krzysztof. I didn't say that to my work. I said it to my elderly grandmother.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
That's even worse. Yeah.
Yeah. So my point is though, they're a family member / even if it was to be a friend, but family member, so they would understand if you was not able to do it because you're working. Like,
Yeah. To be fair, I did stress as well that I haven't, and actually I've got to clarify this as a disclaimer, I haven't got either of these jobs certainly yet. There's a good chance. I mean, I like my chances, but there is a distinct possibility I get neither job, which would be sort of funny, to be honest, if nothing else.
I mean, that's very true. I mean, you could always, if you can find one, like, if you're really that worried about it, find a 0-hour contract.
Yeah,
Because you can choose your days. You can literally just be like, yeah, can't do this day.
Yeah, well, no,
But
it was the situation with the clothing company, but like, it's also like they did say you do have to do these very specific days because of like our sales and stuff like that. So that's fun. Anyway, this is
0-hour contracts. I kid you not, they're just such bullcrap. Like,
they're such bullcrap.
I worked on a 0-hour contract with the hotel I worked with, and they literally said to me, "You have to either work Christmas or New Year's. You have to work one of them." And I'm just like,
Christmas Day.
yes.
Oh wow.
So I took Christmas off. I was like, hell nah. New Year's can just screw itself. It's just another year.
We should do something New Year's. Anyway, sorry, we're going off topic.
You've already said that.
We gotta do so. We're forcing ourselves to do something. Anyway, okay, yeah. Krzysztof, do you have any moral problems you want to bring to the forefront? Do you get yourself into these same sort of situations, or is it just me?
I used to.
I mean,
okay. No, it's just the answer.
I'm still in uni, you know. But no, I'm
wow,
working a
good
lot,
for you.
It's
not
really because I don't know. I try not to work. Christmas.
Yeah. Well, fuck you. Anyway, actually,
what the?
Also, I work at places that aren't open at Christmas anyway, so you know.
Anyway,
Lol.
do you actually? So I think I got like a few. I have things. I'm now a professional podcaster. I have things written down to talk about because I think that might help with my scatterbrained nature.
We've always done that.
Yes.
What are you talking about? We're very organised.
If you
Krzysztof,
see me
you're just
being
lying.
organised and writing, nah. Everything that I do that is set up is in my brain and it's my YouTube channel, not here. Go subscribe. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop doing that.
Actually, you know what? If we gotta talk about Sam, there's something I was thinking about because we posted another video to our channel. This is the unseen footage.
Yes, the rant of the
Krzysztof's rant about like Sonic Frontiers, and like I want to talk about like some design aspects because I don't know why we talk about behind the scenes. Actually, I was thinking about this. I think that might actually make a good idea. So, actually, I just want to say something. So the way that we have sort of set this up is Krzysztof and Joe are the ones who run the social media for our podcast. I don't know how to use Instagram. Yeah, exactly. So, good for them.
I do need to take like more pictures and shit like that. I will admit that, but it's not really much to take because we don't have like a studio and whatever else, you know.
You take a picture of the shirt you're wearing right now. That's pretty picture worthy.
Do you know what? I'll admit that, but yeah, that's true. I'm not going to do it. But
oh, you should. Oh, I've said it now.
I like to think of pictures through. I won't just go bam and take a picture.
No, but you say that now, and now because, like I said, the audience is going to hear this, they're going to be really interested by shared.
So I'll have to post it the day we release this, though, or a day after. Or I'll take the picture and then I'll send it to Krzysztof and give him the post.
So anyway,
like, he could do the post.
Wait.
Huh?
Yeah.
So anyway, behind the scenes stuff I wanted to talk. I had some fun. I had my favorite thing of thumbnail design. It's always a little bit fun. So basically, there's this idea with the sort of logo of our channel. It's a sort of like a circle with the name of the channel and then usually the episode thing.
By the way, I have a great idea for a future logo and banner for the channel, which will be very upgraded compared to this one.
But I like this one because there's a theory. The way like I've designed this is basically you can see on the sides, the borders. There's like all these like bits of like black and like
but
things
you could
like
do that with the idea I have.
Exactly, but like the way I've designed this is I had this idea with like basically. The idea is we, as a unit, have come together and huddled in this like oval, and every like the insanity of the world around us. It's like, oh, it's very wholesome, and that's why when I did like the unseen footage, it's all like really like black all over the place, and like I use spray paint and paint. It's not a major artistic thing, but like I had like this idea of like, oh no, it's breach containment. This is interesting to me, and hopefully someone else in the audience.
Fair enough. Everyone has like things.
So wait, that edit you did for that one video, are you gonna keep it like that, or are you gonna, or is that just like
no? That's so maybe who knows? I might do more found footage over the time if we ever have like a particularly unhinged section.
No, you should definitely do more stuff like that.
I know.
I think that's actually really cool. I mean, you could like. Even, for example, if we have certain events in the future, like Halloween, like a Halloween edition or some shit. You know,
well, we missed Halloween.
Yeah, I know, but I said that because...
Because of you!
What? Because of me?
Yes!
I wasn't even doing anything on Halloween.
No, but... I mean...
Was I? I don't even... Yo, bro, don't even...
I don't actually remember Halloween.
Anyway, nah.
That sounds a bit ominous.
I think no. Wasn't that a period of time it just wasn't doing podcasts?
It just wasn't doing the podcast.
No, it was because of you then, and because of Krzysztof, because I kept asking, yo, when's the next podcast happening? People kept saying soon, or not replying. Anyway, no, I was going to say we can like have a little teaser of what's to come if we do like big events or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, dude, last episode we did plan out a whole fucking post-credit scene. Gosh.
That was terrible.
That was terrible, but it was very funny.
That's not what I meant. Like, say for example, right now, we're recording a Christmas episode right now. That's what we're doing. Let's just say we're doing that.
Hypothetically.
And we're all just talking about a specific subject, and it's a really good segment. You could take like a little snippet of that and just be like, teaser for the Christmas episode with a better name than that, 'cause that was terrible.
I'm gonna call it that teaser name for the Christmas episode, but never name.
Nah, that's too long of a name.
I'm starting to die anyway. So okay. Actually, I got a question for you guys. Have you seen any movies recently?
You just copying me because, like, I swear I asked that in like the last 2 podcasts.
Yes, I know.
But I have started to watch Fairy Tale again, and oh my god, bro, that arc was nuts.
Okay, tell us about this anime.
Oh, okay. So if you play Monster Hunter, it's pretty much like that.
It's like, oh,
like no, I didn't expect that.
I wasn't expecting.
Fairy Tale basically is one of those type of. It's like a Monster Hunter. So you know, there's a guild. They protect the town. They go out on quests, but it's next level to that. And the current arc I was on, which is around episode 72, basically Natsu, the main character, and Grey, the other main character. Grey just goes against him, beats the crap out of him and stuff like this, and everyone's like, what the hell? And it's just nuts, and you think one of the main characters is being betrayed by someone else that's a really good guy. Turns out, he's not, because this woman is building a dragon, and they need a dragon slayer, aka Natsu, to power it up, and the only way to destroy it is to have a dragon slayer on the inside of the machine.
Sorry, did you say Natsu or Nazi?
Natsu.
Oh, Nazi. Okay, good. I thought you just said they need a Nazi to power this.
That's why I heard it. Now just keep it quiet. Keep it quiet.
What? Okay, wait. Sorry. Can we just go back a second? It just if Krzysztof hears Nazis, he just like actually I should put my head down, not think about it. It's some very real Polish trauma coming out, like some generational shit. Yeah.
See, this has to be. Talk. This has to be the title now. Nazis are in fairy tale. No, that might be a bad idea.
See, we can't put the word Nazi in the title because we will get like struck down by YouTube.
What? No, I don't think you would.
Monetization sort of goes a bit bad. Well, I mean, not monetized.
Bro, Nico from the Beta Squad literally put KKK in his title.
Look, okay, we're not putting the word Nazi in the title, but like I'm tempted to put in the description.
Nazi, but put a star to block out one of the letters.
You could put it
I guess you could say.
Yeah, you could put it in a thumbnail. Wait, no, the thumbnail was the title with the.
Well, I guess you could say. I guess I did not see that coming. That was a bad joke. That was badly set up.
Damn it, this is just Fast 10 all over again.
This is Fast 10. Actually,
that was a great joke though, and I still believe they should call it Fast 10 your seatbelts, not Fast X.
Have you heard about Fast 10?
The budget got increased.
It's been increased to a ridiculous amount.
Yes, they're going to space, we can tell.
There's no chance that this film... Here's the thing, is there a chance that this movie makes its money back? Because on the one hand, it's a very popular series.
How the hell are they even making movies? Like, none of them... Nah. Did Fast
movies
9
cost money. Movies cost a lot of money.
Did Fast 9 even get the money back at all?
I think it did, because those films definitely...
It did?
I think
that film was the biggest bag of trash I've seen in my life.
It wasn't that bad. Besides the fact that they tried to convince us that John Cena and Vin Diesel are the same race. To be honest, that's the thing. That's just like there isn't. No,
okay, no. Name a movie. I don't like that you like.
I don't know.
Oh no. No, I really can't do this again.
Anyway, okay, yeah, we'll do this again. Well, you can't just start this because there's so many overlap. Well, Krzysztof, have you seen Fast and Furious 9?
I haven't seen any Fast and Furious.
Okay, so here's the thing. So at one point, Charlize Theron, who plays the villain, she talks to John Cena, who's also the villain of this film.
Please tell me you know John Cena, Krzysztof.
No, bro. We watched that Scooby-Doo film together.
Yeah, that was lit, man. That was so lit.
Can we just clarify? Was it WWE World Champion, Peacemaker? Oh, just like very liked guy, John Cena. Krzysztof's only reference is Scooby-Doo and WrestleMania.
It was a great movie. You can't even.
Actually, what is it even called? I got.
I mean,
it was
WrestleMania Mystery.
We were just looking through films on Totally Legal site, and it's like, Scooby-Doo, and then. We just started watching Scooby-Doo to see if John Cena was in it. And then he turned out to be the main character and was like, oh shit, well, let's see if his theme plays. And then his theme plays near the end of the film and then we're like, well, it's near the end now, we might as well just finish it. So, yeah. Ooh. That was funny.
Krzysztof, can you hear us? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What?
Wait, can you hear Joe?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry, he was talking, I guess you just didn't hear.
Wait, no, did your computer shut down or something?
No. What?
Because I was literally going, Krzysztof, and I could not hear you at all. Could you hear him, Conor?
I could hear him, yes.
Maybe my ears just shut down.
I don't know. Maybe I left the. Wait, could you hear him replying to me?
Yes, I could hear him going on his rant. Oh wait, did you not hear that?
He went on a rant.
Yeah, he went on a rant about how what's it called? WrestleMania Mystery or whatever it's called. Fast and Furious 9 made $726 million worldwide.
Jeez.
They do very well in the international market as opposed to the domestic market. But basically, here's the thing about Fast 10 is Dwayne The Rock Johnson isn't returning, so that's fun.
He wasn't in Fast 9.
He wasn't, but there was also the spin-off of that.
Hobbs and Shaw was sick. That was better than Fast 9. Screw Fast 9, man.
I liked Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, I loved Hobbs and Shaw. I'm the
I
Black
liked
Superman.
most of it.
I fucking love
that. That was really good. Oh, Idris Elba's great. Oh.
Idris Elba is great.
Actually, speaking of Black Superman, did you hear though? Black Adam is flopping at the box office, and there's almost certainly not going to be a sequel.
I swear it wasn't flopping.
No, it's doing bad. Wait.
I swear, it topped like the box office several weekends in a row.
Yeah, because
Like,
nothing
4.
was out, but like ultimately, it had a $2 million budget, and it's currently sitting at $366 million, which sounds like it's made a profit. But keep in mind, generally speaking, what's released to the public with regards to budget, consider that about half of what it actually took to make it, because you also have to take into account marketing and several other things. So really, it's probably just about to break even, and it's about to go out of cinemas everywhere.
So, okay. Everything you just said, though, you're just getting that from your head because
No, I'm
smart.
pulling from the experience of like films and stuff like that. So really, it hasn't done really well with audiences. It hasn't done really well with critics.
Actually,
and also,
it did do well with audiences.
Not.
It had like a 90% score for
Yeah,
ages.
Rotten Tomatoes is not a good parameter,
I've
but
been
like
telling
as
you
a
that for ages, and you keep going for them for their freaking critics. What's your point?
anyway, as I was saying.
Exactly.
Also, James Gunn is now in charge of the DCEU, and he has good taste and knows how to make good movies. So there's probably not going to be a Black Adam 2. There, I said it. Anyway.
Yeah, but then he could just make a sick Black Adam 2 then.
He could, but like also, why would you? Because that movie.
End credit scene.
Yeah,
That's
you can
why.
make a Superman movie instead.
I want. Oh, fine, but you still have to keep that character of Black Adam.
Forget it.
Because of the end credit scene.
You don't have to. You really don't have to.
I want them to.
Well, you know what, Joe? I'm trying to think of. No, I'm trying to think of a comic. I want Dan Slott to stop writing for Spider-Man comics, but we can't have everything we want. He's bad. Oh god, I have to go on the Dan Slott rant, don't I?
No, you don't. Okay, anyway.
Okay, I'll go on the Dan.
Krzysztof, actually.
Another day.
Krzysztof.
Actually, yeah, Krzysztof, go ahead.
Okay.
What have you been
I
watching?
don't know what happened, but why could I not hear you? Like, what did you actually say when I couldn't hear you? And I said, "Is Krzysztof dead?"
He was talking about the time you watched that WrestleMania movie with Scooby-Doo. And it was like on a totally legitimate service.
The time me and you watched it, Joe.
Yeah, and I was saying it was sick, and I asked you, do you agree with me? And all of a sudden, I couldn't hear you, so I don't know if you said yes or no to that.
Oh.
Well, it's not.
Joe, I can promise you it's recorded.
Oh, that's gonna be so weird when the podcast comes out. It's just gonna be like me being there, like, Krzysztof, are you dead, Krzysztof? And he's ranting whilst I'm saying it.
I'm tempted to like edit it so you're like really quiet. Just give Krzysztof the stage.
No, don't do that.
Anyway, but yeah. So Krzysztof, have you seen any movies?
You could release
recently.
of it.
Nah.
Wow. Okay.
I still think the last one I watched was the Batman, but I already talked about that.
I went to rewatch that like last night, but I was like, nah, because that means I would have went bed late, and to be honest, with my job, I can't be asked to be tired when I'm at my job.
Yeah, I get that. Anyway, so actually, I saw a movie recently. Oh,
excuse me.
Wow, rude. Okay.
Hey, I do it in my videos all the time. It's calm.
Hey, look, my cousin listens to this, and she's.
Hello, Connor's cousin.
Ooh, yeah, you don't know her. Actually, have you met? Yeah, I think you've met her like my 18th birthday or something like that. But I don't.
Met so many people at your 18th birthday party. I'm not going to remember which one. Not in a rude way. Was your
wow. Well.
I don't remember. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4. Is she around our age?
No. Well. I guess that. Ooh. Anyway, let's stop talking about my cousin. This is getting weird. Anyway, so I saw a movie.
Like maybe 5 people around our age, and then there was so many more that is not around our age.
Anyway, so I saw a movie called The Menu.
I want to see that, man.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, so here's the thing. I have to. Krzysztof, I'm gonna sell. Krzysztof, have you heard about this movie?
No.
It's The Menu for McDonald's.
No, it's just called The Menu.
Okay.
Okay, look, I'm going to tell you on this movie. So, it's about a chef on an island. And he's like this very famous chef.
Hannibal Lecter the chef.
See, okay, I'm going to say something. Okay, this, Joe, technically speaking, this is a spoiler, but I think this is very necessary for you to know.
I will throw this at you if it's a spoiler that I do not want.
Okay, if you hear that... Okay, I'm going to tell you this film. It's a comedy horror about a chef serving some patrons. If I've said that and you think the word cannibal... You're wrong. There is no cannibalism in this film, which I'm so happy for because it does something so much more clever. Because I've worked... Look, I've worked a lot in like restaurants and stuff like that, and I've worked not really anything like high dining or anything like that, but I know what it's like to work in that sort of environment.
What
I feel
type
like
of
it
restaurant,
captures.
to give an example?
Yeah.
I worked at a certain horse racing stadium.
No, I mean, like, what's the restaurant like? Is it like a Cornerstone, Hungry Horse type thing? Is it like the Beefeater?
In the movie or in reality that I've worked in?
In what?
In the movie,
You
in the
haven't
movie, it's
worked
like
in a restaurant
ultra.
in the movie. No, you. Like,
I worked at a horse racing stadium
what's
for
it
like.
like though? Is it like just like a nice pub type restaurant?
It was like so. It was in a horse racing stadium, as I said. So it was a kitchen. They had like a restaurant in a certain horse racing stadium.
Yeah, but what was
in the movie?
It was like
you know, you can call
no, not in
McDonald's
the
a
movie. In
restaurant.
my real life, look, my real life is a movie, but no, in real.
No,
okay.
no. Like for example, you can call McDonald's a restaurant.
No,
I'm saying, was it more like
it was
bit
like
of
a
pub
restaurant where like waiters bring you your food and take your order. It was like sit down, like
kind of like pub restaurant type thing.
yes, kind of, but like it was a bit more high dining. Or actually, it was basically a pub
Just
restaurant.
a normal
Anyway.
restaurant.
But in the movie, okay, so the movie's like really high dining, which admittedly I've never worked in, but like it captures like it's ultimately a sort of a universal feeling working in a sort of kitchen, and it's just like it's such a good movie, and I feel like it's going to do terrible at the box office, but like it should be better, you know, you get me, you feel me, bruv.
I don't want to feel.
I've never heard of it.
Gross.
Oh, it's so good. It's like in cinemas right now. Go see it. By the time that we release this episode, it will still be in cinemas.
When are we releasing this, actually?
Probably tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I was about to say, because if it's like next week or something, I was about to say, I'm going to have my Steam Deck by then, but then...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
actually, well, I guess we got to address the elephant in the room briefly.
Are you calling me an elephant? I was just talking about myself.
Krzysztof.
Hello.
Krzysztof's an elephant.
Yes, I need you. Repeat after me. Happy
No.
birthday to you.
It was 2 days ago.
Happy birthday to you.
I think we're a bit late. Sorry, Joe. Joe, how was your birthday?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
He was on his phone. We are
Hey,
recording
hey.
a podcast. Wow.
Yeah, no, basically, it was lit.
Wow.
You want me to explain, don't you?
Yes. Did you light something on fire?
No.
Oh.
My mum did.
Oh.
It was a candle on a cake.
Oh.
Actually, it was several candles.
I was going to say.
You're over 1 year old, so.
Well, yeah, my mentality is like 1 year old.
I mean, you can form coherent sentences, so you're
Right,
already.
my mentality is 5. I didn't even just say mentality right. Wait, did I? I don't know. Anyway, birthday. Right, yeah. So, come out of work Friday, and Lucy is waiting there.
Aww.
Scares the living shit out of me. Goes boom like that, you know. Friday is obviously not my birthday; it's the Sunday. But basically, I had a conversation with her saying, obviously, I want to like try and surprise her while she's in uni, like go down there without her knowing, or vice versa. But this time, she fully convinced me that she couldn't come down. But 15% of my brain was like, yeah, maybe she's still coming down. But she literally sent me a photoshopped timetable to prove she had a lesson on Friday.
Ooh.
And also to say she had this thing on Saturday, not a lesson. I can't. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so I was pretty convinced, and she showed up, and I jumped and turned around, and honestly, I thought she was a child, and it weirded me out because she's so much smaller than me.
That's not a good thing to say. Fucking hell.
I even.
I thought my girlfriend was a child.
Stop making it worse, man. No, listen. You're not. Let me explain. She is tiny. You've met her, and you've seen how small she is.
I know,
right?
but
Both of you. And also, she has a baby face, and she had her hood up, and it was dark. So I could not see her properly.
to be fair, the fact that you said baby face there does really like make it a bit more sus. You know?
She got ID for the Batman.
You're not helping your case.
When me and her went to see the Batman in cinema, she got ID'd.
Wow, that's bad, but.
And I was holding her hand.
Hey, it's not.
Anyway.
Look, it's lovely when a big brother takes his little sister to go see a thing.
No.
Just I gotta tell this for the audience. You know, Joe and Lucy, they're big brother, little sister. It's so cute, you know.
No, she's like,
It'd be so, you know, it's like.
I don't know. Wait.
I feel, you know.
There's
Like,
more.
kind of
There's
like
more story.
three quarters. Of
Okay, wait. There's more story. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so then after that we go to Kingston. Me, Lucy, my mum. We go to Wingstop. Oh, fucking peng food, you know. Anyway, moving on. We go home, have 2 drinks, and then we eventually go to sleep because me and her are just chilling and talking. And we wake up. It's Saturday. Then basically we're just waiting around and like, you know, watching movies, gaming, doing whatever the fuck else. Craig, my brother, and his girlfriend come over because Saturday is her birthday. And we all are drinking and that. My mum eventually goes to bed. She's the first one to go to bed because obviously, you know, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. And when it hit 12 o'clock, I think Mum was still downstairs. Yeah, she was. Lucy told me to open my presents, so I did. And she had got me an XIX top by Sidemen, if you don't know what XIX is. Freaking awesome top, and I've wanted it for a while. And it also came with this, which I can show Conor but nobody else, so that kind of sucks.
Okay, I gotta describe it, ladies and gentlemen.
It came with this reflective thing.
There's like I gotta give some audio description here. Okay, Joe, he pulls out from his jacket pocket. He pulls out a small rectangular thing. It's a sort of traffic cone yellow, and there's white lines that I believe say SPUM.
That says SDMN for Sidemen. It's reflective. It's not freaking traffic cone yellow.
Okay, I thought it said SPUM. Okay,
anyway,
why do I think it said SPUM?
She got me that. She got me a scaffolding earring, which I can't change it yet because my one is 4 months healed, and it said at least wait 5 months to change it. But it said 5 to 9, so... Anyway, also I can't unscrew it because it's really tight. Oh no. Oh, salted caramel vodka. Fucking pang. I had that on my channel when I tried the XIX vodka, so, you know, you can see my reaction to it then, and I think that was my first time trying it, actually.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, then Sunday, just chilled out and whatever.
Cool. I mean, yeah, that's lovely. Okay, I have a...
Oh, she also got me a bracelet. That's it. I was like, what was the other thing? But I'm so stupid, it's literally on my wrist right now.
Okay, Krzysztof, do you have a non sequitur?
A what?
Do I have a what?
Like, was it basically out of context segue to the next part of this conversation?
Alright.
Do I have a...
Is there anything you're dying to get out your mouth? Because I have a funny phrase I just want to say.
No. Go on.
Okay. Anyway, talking about Nazis.
Fucking hell.
So...
Yeah, man. I love Natsu from Fairy Tail.
Anyway, so...
You were so scared.
I was about to say... I would have to edit that out, because you do not want that clip on the internet, Joe.
No, I said Natsu.
Natsu. I did actually hear you say Natsu, but like I swear to God, you said the other.
Krzysztof hear me say Natsu.
The other thing. Anyway, speaking of Nazis, so Indiana Jones 5.
They're gonna de-age him.
Oh wait.
Apparently, just for a portion of the film, but like they're saying most of it in the 1960s.
Wait. Did you not know that it was gonna be an Indiana Jones 5?
No.
Okay, here's the thing, we've got new information about it. So it's been...
we might have talked about it actually, like in the first episode, but I don't really...
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. But so it's being directed by James Mangold, who's the guy who made Logan, among other things.
Boo.
What, you didn't like Logan?
Logan?
No, I did like Logan.
Yeah, well, so now he's doing Indiana Jones 5, which is very good. So, you know, that's fun. But like basically, we got some information. The reason I said about Nazis. So, do you know who? Actually, yeah, Krzysztof. Do you know who Christoph Waltz is?
Rings a bell, but no.
He's a very famous actor. He's very genuinely sort of. He seems like a very lovely guy.
He's cool.
Well, actually, among other things, he's known for playing the Nazi bad guy in Inglourious Bastards by Quentin Tarantino. But like, he's a generally sort of like very good actor, and he's playing like the main villain, and he looks so much like a Nazi. I mean, that's the thing. Like, he's playing a Nazi, but like basically the sort of understanding of the plot of this movie is that there's sort of a rough theory is that it has something to do with the space race, which, as we unfortunately know,
space race?
1960s, where basically the US and Russia were like, I can get to the moon quicker, we're not going to feed any of our citizens.
I thought you meant like a race, like black people. A race. That's what I thought you meant. I was like, what the hell?
Look, they did Aliens in number 4, but anyway, look, okay, so basically the thing about that is that a lot of the NASA scientists, they were found in Nazi Germany, if that makes...
Quote unquote. He was doing the quotey fingers.
Yeah, so basically, short version is a lot of Nazi scientists got away with it because they were able to be useful to the American government. That's, and uncomfortable with history.
Without Nazi scientists, we wouldn't have had like the Tesseract and stuff like that. Your face is priceless.
See, Joe, no, I don't think this is something to make light of. But like, anyway,
it was Captain America 1. Like, chill.
Yeah, but like reality.
No,
anyway,
reality, no. Of course not. But is there a Tesseract in reality?
No, there isn't, as far as we know. But anyway, as I was saying, so the thing about this movie is that it's saying like the thing, and like the description we got is like some uncomfortable truths have come back to light. And it's just like, I'm really excited to watch Indiana Jones realize that like the American government's actually really shit and like they've employed a lot of Nazis. Oh no, that sounds like a very funny movie. It's very.
Oh, sorry, I blanked out for a second. I thought you meant real life. That the American government had employed.
They did. Well, I mean, like, was it NASA scientists? Like, that's actually true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. It's a bad. I know this might come as a hype. I know this might come as like, I seem like some sort of triggered liberal. But like, I think that actually it was a bad idea to have actual Nazis, scientist Nazis who did a lot of unethical experiments be like, hey, come work for NASA.
Do you know what, actually, I have a question.
Yes.
Consider this, though.
Okay, yes, please, change the subject. I don't want to talk about Nazis anymore.
Do you know our idea for a podcast in the future? Us three.
For a certain season of the year?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Can it be longer? Extra long?
Yes, that was my plan. That was my plan.
Extra hard, extra tasty.
That was my plan, yes.
Well, it can't be extra tasty, because Krzysztof shat on one of the ideas.
Yeah,
we can't say it. We can't say it.
We can't say it without spoiling it. But like, yeah. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, I just realised what day it is today.
Did you just clock what we're on about?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I've just realised what day it is. Guys, we've got breaking news.
It's Tuesday, my dudes.
No, we've got breaking news. The President of the United States has been assassinated in Dallas about 59 years ago today.
Oh.
I know. I just realised
what
day
it was.
was.
Academy, man.
I still haven't finished season 3, but like when season 4 comes out, I'm gonna just binge it all. It's great.
Season 3 is lit.
I
prefer it over the second season.
I really like the second season. I like
I
the
don't.
time
It's a
travel
copy
series.
of the first season, man.
No, it's like what? No,
it's the same thing. Vanya exploding at the end.
Yeah.
Let's just say that, and them having loads of crap in the middle.
Yeah.
So
I mean, is it ethical to say?
There's a lot of different things throughout the seasons, and it is quite different. But the main goal is pretty much the same thing.
Well,
stop her from exploding.
We've got into an ethical question thing. Is it okay ethically to dead name a character? Ooh.
Okay, her name was Vanya in season 2. So
yeah, so I think actually, yeah.
Technically, the character is named Vanya in season 2.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, actually,
the character has to change at the beginning of season 3.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
is it episode 2?
No, it's episode 1, basically.
Episode 1.
Well, it's basically, so...
Victor, there you go.
Yeah, okay, Krzysztof, so if you don't know, so The Umbrella Academy, very good series, highly recommend. It's basically like a sort of fucked up X-Men, even more than usual. But basically, so one of the main actors, Elliot Page, he transitioned in between the making of season 2 and season 3. The thing is, season 2 and 3 take place immediately after each other, so it's just like...
I feel like we've already talked about this in another episode.
Have we?
Yeah, we definitely did.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
I think it was one of the first episodes.
Great. We're only 5 episodes in and we're already repeating ourselves. Great.
No, to be fair though, it is quite difficult because think about it, they're all an hour long, so that's 5 hours worth of talking.
Yeah.
Sure, there's like a billion things on Earth you can just talk about. But like,
I mean,
right now in this, like in podcasts, what most people do is they could talk about the current world.
Yeah. Okay.
And we've spoken about a lot to do with the current world.
I have one more current.
Black Adam, Umbrella Academy.
I have
the menu.
I have another thing about the current world. Krzysztof, I realise I've been talking a lot. Krzysztof, do you have anything? Sorry, go on.
About by Krzysztof.
I didn't really literally not much has been going on with me.
Nothing. Very boring man.
Yeah, it's just like I've just got like coursework coming up for uni. So
I honestly thought you said horsework.
Same. I was just about to say horses. Cool.
I got the horses in the bag.
Yeah, but I can't remember the rest of that song.
That song.
And
Can't remember.
I can't.
Wow.
Anyway, so I need to. Okay, there's one bit of news. Here's the thing. The biggest. Here's the thing.
Martinez.
No. Okay. Here's the thing. We have to
said
talk
the
about
biggest.
We have to talk about this huge development in the biggest franchise of all time. Basically, there's been a huge development recently about they've
Star
introduced
Wars.
a new character.
Star Wars.
You know
Star Wars.
No, it's not
Star
Star Wars. It's the huge universe that we're all very invested in. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, I'm talking about the
Teletubbies.
Spunk. The Spunk.
I missed it. What?
I don't know what he's on about either. Try.
As we all know, the Spunk, the short version for the Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters.
Oh no! Screw that, man. Get out.
The Spunk.
Hate it.
No, because
Do you know what? The only thing I'm excited for to do with Sony is Into the Spider-Verse 2.
Can we actually take a step back? Because that is, I'm not being silly. That's the name. That's what they call their cinematic universe. The Spunk.
Are you
The
being
Sony-
serious?
The Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters. Yes, it's Spunk.
Something that we've already talked about.
No, because there's been a development. There's been a development,
Oh, right.
friend.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I'm actually not repeating myself.
Progress.
So,
Right. Okay.
yes,
Go on.
exactly, progress. So, they've just
It's clearing my throat, bro. I need to
Rude.
stop.
So Amazon have just announced that they're making a series based on the Spider-Man character Silk.
Oh yeah. I knew that.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Would you, Joe? You know, I always have to talk about the sort of the Spider-Man stuff and the comic book stuff. Would you explain who Silk is?
The character in the Spider-Man comics.
Yes, but what's their backstory?
I have no idea.
Okay, so basically,
You're the nerd, remember?
can I go on my little rant? So I guys,
Yeah,
can
go
one
on,
of
go
you
on.
stop me when this sounds ridiculous? Okay, so you
Well-
know the Watcher, you know the big bald
Bald
guy,
guy, yes.
big bald. So
There's
basically,
many watchers.
yeah. So basically, he gets shot and then has his eyes ripped out, as you do. Unfortunately, he doesn't have eyes as we have eyes. He has weird orbs full of knowledge and shit. It's complicated. So then some other guy gets a hold of one of these orbs and then destroys it, and then it was a weird event called Original Sin, and it wasn't really that good except for two minor differences. And during said event, it's revealed that there was someone else who got bitten by the spider that bit Spider-Man. I'm pitching this idea. It's very silly. It's not
Is
great.
that Silk?
Yes, and then she gets locked in a bunker for a decade. I don't know why. It wasn't. Look, okay, I'm gonna have to say some stuff. Okay. Oh, wait, I can work it back in the Dan Slott slander. Okay, so Dan Slott, bad writer of comic book.
My face red here? I'm sorry, I have to ask.
No.
Okay, it feels red.
Oh, actually, no. Anyway.
So, no, when I get it hot, my cheekbones here go red, under my eyes.
Anyway, so speaking of Dan Slott, he's a bad writer. He writes very bad things, very good things. He writes good things occasionally, very bad things constantly. And one of these very bad things was a little book called Spider-Verse, which is not very similar to the one that you're thinking of.
Do you know what? I love Venomverse.
The movie took the idea and sort of ran with it in a good way. But there's this plot point about Spider-Verse where that involves the character Cindy Moon, aka Silk, who okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna write. So here's the thing. Comic books have a problem with how they write women. This is genuinely a sort of accepted fact because, most comic writers are men. That's also not that simple, really, but also it's sort of a certain worldview is being catered to, and generally speaking, it's not great. So I'm gonna say, let's hypothetically, you want to introduce a new character who has essentially the same powers as the biggest superhero who's ever existed.
Let's call him Barnes.
Exactly, Barnes. So it's
I wasn't meant to say that. I was meant to say Barley, but okay.
Barley, sure. Let's say hypothetically, this character they have the same powers, and this character is a woman. What was the instant plot point that comes into your mind when you think, ooh, there's essentially a female version of this main character?
Female version of the villain.
No, it's even worse than that.
Oh. No, okay, that's not. But by the way, to the audience, that is not what I would think of if I was to do something like.
Krzysztof, can you think of it? Can you think of the unfortunately very obvious answer? Apparently.
I want to say something that I don't want to say. Did you just say nah?
Nah, just rejection.
Nah, I don't know.
I'm actually trying to think about this now.
No, okay, so of course the actual answer...
A man helps her.
No, of course the actual answer is that they're both immediately down to fuck. This is a canon bit of their relationship is that they're constantly horny for each
You know
other.
what I say to that?
Yes.
For fuck's
They're both
sake.
like spider people. All I'm saying is that's a sticky
Shut your mouth!
situation.
Shut your mouth!
That's a sticky
No,
situation, bro.
this is a child. This is a family-friendly podcast. I refuse.
You just said they were down to fuck, and you was talking about Nazis earlier.
Yes.
After I said Natsu.
Anyway.
Natsu. There you go. I'll say Natsu. Oh no, that feels weird coming out my mouth.
Look. I guess you could say that parental advisory warning. You did not see that coming.
Bro, we need to put like a warning.
You
on
already
the front
said
of our videos.
that.
I'm going to make that joke over and
Do you know
over
what,
again
Krzysztof?
because it's funny.
Krzysztof, do you know what I say to you?
What?
You're saying we're repeating crap.
Yeah, you
What-
say
you-
something.
you
Yeah, well,
pretty much
actually,
spoke this whole
yeah, you
podcast.
bitch, start speaking. Say something. Entertain me, Polish boy. Speak.
Fucking, you guys heard of Vampire Slayer?
Yes.
No.
Oh, you have. Oh, it's a game. It just like exploded on Twitch. It's quite fun.
Oh, it's a game?
On the downtime.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah.
haven't heard of it. I thought it was an anime.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Oh, you got any, Krzysztof? Have you got any weird facts about like weird characters fucking each other?
Fucking hell.
I mean,
No.
Sonic
No.
and Elise from Sonic 06 kissed.
I mean, yes, that was weird, but
I mean, Krzysztof knows that, and it's a fact. So, kapow! That's weirder than two normal, well, not normal, but superpowered humans doing it. That's pretty normal, but a
anyway,
hedgehog and a human,
yeah, that's
yeah.
weird.
So we call a furry nice time. No, no, I didn't say that. Oh no.
I guess Oh, what was I gonna say? If alright, so if you're like a superhero and stuff, is it better to like you're looking for a wife or you're looking for a partner? Would you think you'd go for another superhero? Or
It depends. Well,
someone-
are you asking us personally or just as like in general?
well, yeah, I guess yeah, you personally.
Oh, personally, no, I wouldn't give a shit. You know, for example, let's say I'm single right now and I'm a superhero. I just go for like whoever. Fuck. The personality that I'm attracted to, that also I attract to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, if I'm attracted to someone that's calm, they don't have to be a superhero. Especially if they're weird. Like, what if they just produce ice cream?
Alright,
out
let's
of the-
say
You say what you were about to say.
let's
You
say
were about to
make
say a different part of the body, weren't you?
No.
Let's say you make a Tinder profile, and you're
Yeah.
Oh, no.
just
I have.
would you put like categories superhero, or just like
No, I would not do that
Citizen.
because that will put a target on my back.
Okay, yeah, that's.
I would have to.
Krzysztof, this is the reason.
I would have to be anonymous superhero, and I would just call myself anonymous. Wear a black suit, like fully black, and I just have a question mark on my face.
Why a question mark on your face?
so
Yeah.
you'd be the Riddler.
You'd be the Riddler.
No,
It sounds
I
like
wear
the
a fully
Riddler.
black suit.
Are you going to do some terrorism?
No, not a suit. Not a suit like a Riddler suit. I mean, a black outfit. That's what I mean. Not a suit.
Okay.
Why the hell are you looking at prime ministers?
Because-
Like, he's saying I'm on my phone, bro. He's been on his laptop like 4 times.
I was about to segue it. I had like an emergency backup if we couldn't think of anything.
We're
To be
thinking of stuff.
to be honest,
This is a good question. Answer the question.
I would not date a superhero because, as you all know, okay. So here's the thing. Speaking as a comic book nerd, they're either going to end up dead, evil, or there's going to be some sort of contrived civil war situation where like everything's shit.
Yeah,
so
but also,
you know,
if you just date someone that's just a normal human, for example, if I dated a superhero and I was a superhero, technically they could be my partner in crime. No, not crime.
not crime. Okay, but here's the thing.
If they're just a normal human, they could just be like, I don't see you enough. You're always doing superhero stuff, and they could just get like really. Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Mary Jane. Ooh. No.
Right.
I said to I prevail thing that came up on my phone.
Okay, so we know Joe's opinion is on Mary Jane.
No, she can jump off a window.
Anyway, okay.
And not a window that's
oh
on
my
the floor
god,
either.
so here's the thing. Joe's being a thing. I think it was my birthday or something like that.
You watched your birthday?
Recently. Me, Krzysztof, and a friend of the podcast, Danny, we watched. Yeah, we were watching Spider-Man 1, the 2001. My god, okay, so we'd all had a few to drink. My god, the things Krzysztof said, like, the rants.
Mary Jane in those films. Mary Jane is so,
suck.
like, she is, no, bro. She treats, like, Peter Parker like absolute shit. She's so awful.
No.
She fucking.
Okay, here's the thing. Like,
everyone
you're saying that, but like, this is unprovoked. While we're watching the movie, this man's shouting at this TV. Krzysztof goes full incel. Just like even if your points are valid, like it was just like ridiculous. Just screaming at the top of his lungs like Kristen Dunst.
No, he's treating my brother. He's treating my brother, Peter Parker,
your brother,
like shit. Yeah. Like my bro's gotta go for some better woman, man. Gotta go for someone that's gonna treat him right. You know what I'm saying?
Krzysztof, are you trying to pose as this better woman? That's what it sounds like. You know, he shouldn't be with that redheaded skank. He should be with
just
me.
looking out for my man.
That's what Krzysztof sounds like.
I mean, I don't. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Krzysztof has a deeper voice than you.
I actually, yeah, he does, doesn't he? Anyway, Anyway, so here, okay, I have a question. Okay, Joe, do you have any questions for the put forward to the group?
Oh, actually, I have a really good question.
Oh, okay.
What's the question you was going to ask?
Okay, I was going to say, I'm stealing this from another podcast. I'm stealing from another podcast.
Is this from the podcast That's Your Friends?
What? No, not that podcast, different podcast. So, here's a question. Who would be the best Prime Minister out of all of us?
Me. No, actually, it'd be you. No, wait, no, it'll be me. Wait,
would
no.
it? Okay, here's the thing.
Do you know what? Krzysztof wouldn't give a crap.
I have this thing.
Danny would.
Krzysztof
Alex
is.
is too laid back.
Here's the thing. Krzysztof is
I
handsome enough to be sort of a figurehead for a political party.
Oh wait, are you on about us three?
Yeah, us three,
Ooh.
the podcast. So here's the thing. Krzysztof, my thinking is this. Krzysztof's like sort of traditionally handsome enough to be like a figurehead for a thing. But I feel like Ed Miliband, at some point he would like eat a bacon sandwich weirdly and just he would just have his political career completely destroyed. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like
like the people that put the Pringles in sideways instead of like onto the roof.
Okay, do you know? Okay, well actually I need to sort of
Josh Zerka from the Sidemen. He eats Pringles sideways.
I need to just sort of clarify something. Joe, do you know who Ed Miliband is?
Nope.
Okay, Joe, who's our Prime Minister as of currently speaking? We've had so many. It's a problem.
Rishi Sunak. That's who it is.
It's Vic Star 1, 2, 3. No, joking.
Oh my no!
He is a dickhead.
No, you can't say that,
Krzysztof, that might be a little racist.
No, I love that joke.
Rishi Sunak should suck on rotten eggs, but actually don't do that. So that's bad. Don't be racist.
Oh, I thought you meant suck on a rotten egg. I thought you meant suck on a rotten egg.
Okay, I'm gonna put the title. Okay, this is gonna be the one where Joe questions why it's bad to be racist. Anyway, so yeah, bad dude. Okay, but here's the thing. My point is like Krzysztof sort of could be a figurehead, but unfortunately, I feel like he'd do something slightly weird, and then just all the public would lose faith in him just immediately. I don't know. I just feel like there's something that would come to light and just be like, no, actually, we don't trust this man with the nuclear codes.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, I choose Conor.
No, here's the thing.
Because now you said that, knowing me, I'd probably, just like show up drunk at some point.
Wow.
I'll just sit on a button and explode Earth.
Now, here's the thing. I know I'm very political, but I know it would be bad in politics because I can't compromise for shit, and I'm just
me then. I can compromise easy.
Joe, okay,
let's do an argument right now and compromise on it.
Okay, Joe, actually, if you think you're going to be such a thing, can you name what the position of several like positions within a government is? Yeah, exactly. So how are you going to be Prime Minister?
I would learn.
I would learn.
Isn't that how everyone gets to their positions though? They just learn.
Yes, but you know,
like boxing, you don't just go. I'm gonna fight Floyd Mayweather on my first fight and then win. You have to work up to it.
Joe,
somebody did not reach.
Joe, wait, I need to clarify this. Sorry, this is going. What is it? Okay, here's a question. What's a shadow secretary?
He's a guy that shadows the Prime Minister.
No. Well, kinda, but mostly no.
He
What?
stays in the shadows, bro. he sells the cocaine on the corner.
Shadows. Krzysztof, please tell me you know who what the Shadow Secretary is. Oh no.
I can, but can I just double check with you? Do you know what it is?
Yes, I know what the Shadow.
No, he's looking at it.
I'm not.
Dead ass you.
Okay, I'm looking up the official definition, but like I do know who it is. Yeah. Okay, actually I don't know who it is. Okay, I know who it is now. Look. Okay.
He knows what the definition's on the screen, bro. Krzysztof, tell us what it is. He's got the definition up. He's cheating.
I'm not cheating. I'm looking up who it is.
Say another role right now. Without looking.
Okay, well I'm gonna look at like people who are in this role because I can't think of a role just off the top of my head. Okay, like some of these are quite obvious, like State Secretary for State Education.
So what you're telling me is you gave me the least obvious one, and then you looked up the definition and have no proof that you knew it.
Okay, what's the Chancellor of the Executive? Actually, I don't know what that is, to be honest.
Yeah,
actually, wait, I do know. Wait, Chancellor of the Executive. Yeah, wait, sorry, I do know that. Oh god. Oh.
What is it?
It's like the person in charge of like the budget and stuff like that. So he's a financial minister. That's the word I was looking for.
All right.
I do actually know what that
Krzysztof,
is.
do you know what the Shadow
Secretary?
Is it Shadow the Hedgehog? I had to say that. Come on. We have a Sonic fan here.
Krzysztof, who is the Shadow? What is the Shadow Secretary? Tell me.
This is a dead combo, you know.
This is this episode's sort of bad, to be honest.
I mean, a lot of funny
what are you talking about?
No, I wouldn't say the episode's bad. I'm just saying this combo is dead.
Like,
We're talking about politics.
Krzysztof, who is the Shadow Secretary? Tell me.
I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me?
What is the Shadow Secretary?
Just answer us then.
It's like the position.
Okay, if you think you're so smart, what is a quarterback?
It's the person who plays basically defense in American football.
Why do you know that?
Because I know things. Like what the Shadow Secretary.
That's so random though. Like you don't sports. I don't
It's just like films.
Look, apparently what we've revealed. This is going to be the title of the episode. I've said it.
What is it when in football offside? What is? Explain offside. Offside rule. Explain it.
It's like when it goes off outside like the boundaries of the play, like outside the little like paint line of the thing, like the rectangle.
What?
No, fuck, that was a good guess. Okay, look, I don't know anything about football or sports or anything. That was a lucky guess.
That was not a lucky guess.
No, the quarterback was the lucky guess, to be honest.
I don't know what you're on about, but you could potentially be on about a penalty.
Okay.
Where you like tackle someone.
Okay, what's offside? Tell me.
The offside rule is very confusing, but basically, if you're going after the ball and like you run in front of them, you're not meant to run in front. You're meant to stay behind.
Okay, anyway, so the Shadow Secretary, the Shadow Cabinet or Shadow
Something
Minister
like
is a feature of the Westminster system of government. It consists of a senior group of opposition spokespeople who, under the leadership of the leader of the party, do things. So basically, it's the fact that we're a conservative government right now. It's the people who are in the Labour Party who are in like sort of position. So it's basically the idea is that the opposition has some sort of voice in the upper chambers.
Oh, so I was basically right, but instead of person, it's party.
Well, it is a single person. The Shadow Secretary is a single person.
So I was right.
Say that.
I said is the person like the shadow, the people.
Yeah, they don't.
That's what they do.
Shadow. You're talking about like skulking in the shadows, which admittedly,
I shadow you.
Which admittedly,
let's say I did boxing, not shadow boxing.
Cool. I learned something new today.
Okay. This is the one where Krzysztof learned something new. Okay, wait.
Fine, okay. Whatever. Also, I did explain that football one a bit wrong, but, you know, that one actually confuses me, and people have explained it to me about 3 or 4 times, and I still explain it weirdly, so, you know. Anyway, what was you saying, Krzysztof?
What was I saying? What was Conor saying? What?
The best politician out of us 3, okay.
Now, who would be the best Prime Minister?
Which is a politician.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're just immediately...
Prime Minister, but let's change it a little bit. We all know our stuff about politics, because that's just an unfair question, because you know everything. So, we all know our shit, but we're still the same person we are now. Fair?
Okay.
Alright, now we can actually discuss, because that was just unfair out of the park.
Okay.
What the hell?
Okay, so here's what you. Okay, so here's the thing. How do you get to power? I think like the. Okay, I think they very.
How do I get to power? I bribe a lot of people.
With what money? As you right now?
Sell drugs.
We just admit to doing a crime on thing.
No, I wouldn't admit to doing it. Why would I admit to doing it? That definitely would not get me to power.
Okay, here's the thing.
Yo, guys, I sell cocaine. I should be your prime minister because I'll provide it for everyone. What?
Okay, Krzysztof, how do you get into power?
That's how I bribe them. I make the biggest move on earth, and I go.
Discover some unfound land in like some place.
Krzysztof, we're talking about the prime minister of the UK. Okay, you don't have to do more colonialism.
That's my plan.
No.
Sorry, Krzysztof.
He outsmarted you.
Krzysztof, your plan to be the prime minister of the UK is to do more colonialism.
You guys ever heard of the board game Risk?
Yeah, I have.
Yes, I know.
That's my plan.
Your plan is to basically play Risk IRL. Krzysztof, what about the people who are on that bit of land already?
Do you know what? Screw it. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm going up to the current prime minister, politely ask him.
Yes.
To start a battle royale in the UK, and whoever wins is the prime minister, and I win.
Oh god!
Although I don't want to kill anyone.
Where are we dropping, boys? I guess Brentford.
I'm dropping on top of the shard. I have the high ground. Although I might have glass in my ass. Or metal rods.
So Krzysztof, so expand on your plan to do some colonialism.
Do you want to grow some trees, maybe? Build some houses?
Where you've apparently found land that's completely uninhabited.
What about Monopoly in real life? Like, take over, like, Trafalgar Square?
I mean, that's just capitalism, Krzysztof. Krzysztof, that's just capitalism. That is actually, ironically, how our Prime Minister has gotten into power, but ironically, the actual real Prime Minister currently speaking.
I know. That's my point.
Okay, so your plan is basically you just go and marry a very rich guy. I feel bad for your girlfriend. You just have to marry someone incredibly rich. So,
what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, what's it? You just sort of sugar baby, Now here's the thing. My plan is very simple. Actually, Krzysztof, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, I've said something so horrific, it cannot be repeated without my reputation.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay, next bit. Okay, guys, we'll bring this to a wrap. Yeah. Anyone want to say anything before we go?
Wait, what? Has it been an hour?
Yeah, it's been without the bit that we cut out, it's like an hour and 5 minutes.
Wow, what the hell, man? Alright, nah, bro. Well, you know what I say? I'm excited for the next episode because, do you know what? That was the quickest hour of my life, and this week is going quick. And, what the heck? Nah, bro. I don't even know what we spoke about.
Damn, it's the moment you hit. This
episode is the silence of Krzysztof. That's what it is.
Time.
Yeah. Anyway, I think, from all our hearts, ladies and gentlemen, and those that lie betwixt and beyond such narrow gender binaries, have a nice evening. Stay safe. Because actually, what, we didn't mention it. I don't think we mentioned it last time, but was it the death of Kevin Conroy? That was very sad. So, and actually, was it the original Green Ranger from Power Rangers just recently passed away? So that's very sad. So, we're surrounded by sadness. I think, just to rehabilitate my image, just in case if that footage gets out there. Tell your friends and your family that you love them. You know what, Krzysztof?
See you in the next episode,
Krzysztof, I love you. You're a good friend to me. You're just great. You know that, right?
Krzysztof,
I just want you to know that. Joe, you're great as well. I'm just trying to be nice.
I can't say bye and hang up. I'm here.
Okay, goodbye.